Hey guys, I wasn't going to do a pickup video this week, but I got enough to do one, so it's not a lot, but it's enough. So I got some thrift pickups here from Second and Charles. I went to a thrift store on the way home today, found a bunch of stuff. Not really for me though, a lot of things for a friend of mine, and then some stuff for my family. And then I got a small stack for myself here. So I'm going to dive in and show you what I got. So went to Second and Charles on the way home from work on Thursday. We got out a little early, so it was on the way home. So picked up this Warner Archive DVD for $2.50. It was marked down from $8 in the clearance section. And this is a film from 1938. It is in black and white, and it stars Bette Davis and Errol Flynn, and that is The Sisters. I always pick these up. I always see the blue spine, and I'm like always intrigued by it. Most of the time it's just stuff I've already found, but this is a cool find, so definitely want to check that out. Sorry, a lot of stuff going on in front of me, so I'm going to sit there right there. So I had this on a double feature, and I recently found the other one in the set by itself, still factory sealed. So I found this factory sealed as well, so I can get rid of that double feature now. So I found The Crazies on Blu-ray, still sealed for $6.95. So glad to have that in my collection now. And then for my brother, he wanted a copy of this because he didn't have this particular cut of the film. So I found him a copy of Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. This is the 6th entry of the series. I got that for $6 for him. There's no digital inside, it's just a disc. So if you guys are interested, I'm sorry. So that is it for my Second and Charles pickup, just these three. On the way home today, I went in looking for, because sometimes this thrift store has 4Ks. I did find one. Don't pay attention to the price tag, because that was actually cheaper than that. I know it's a kid's title, but it's 4K. So I picked up Trolls. It says 5, but the guy rang it up for 4. So I thought that was a cool find. No digital as well, just the Blu-ray and the 4K disc. I have this on, I think, Blu-ray in the collection, so it's an upgrade. It's mostly for my niece and nephew to watch later in life, later when they get a little bit older. I've seen the original of this, so I figured I'd pick this up. Ooh, that's not cool. If you guys didn't know, Aaron Carter died. I don't know the details of it, but that's really sad. Yeah, so let's take a little time to remember Aaron Carter. I was never a huge fan of his, but still, it's quite sad. All right, so moving on to a happier note. I've seen the original. I have the original on Blu-ray in my collection. This is I guess this is a remake of some sort. So I found the DVD. And apparently there's like some sort of magnet in here too. That's interesting. So this guy didn't even ring it up, so I got this for free. So this is Adventures in Babysitting, the DVD. It comes with some sort of magnet thing for, I guess, rules for babysitting. And there are movie rewards in here, but I'm gonna give that to my brother's wife because she uses those. So. Yep, so I got that. And then for the kids, they love this show so much. I think it's all right. I'm not, it's a little too kiddie for me, but I didn't think they had this one. I asked my brother. He said he didn't think they did. So, Bubble Guppies, Animals Everywhere. This was half price. It was $1. The disc just needs to be cleaned. It's got some fingerprints on it, but it's not terrible. So that's all the media that I got. The movies and the movies that I got from that particular location. But I found a stack of horror books that I was intrigued by, and they were all 25 cents each. So I got 10. So you probably don't, the guy's familiar with Christopher Pike. He's the one that wrote The Midnight Club on Netflix, but he has a bunch of other stories and novels and whatnot from the 90s. I think some of the late 80s as well, and I think some of the early 2000s. I found 3 of his books. So I found Chain Letter, Chain Letter 2, The Ancient Evil. I like that artwork. And then I found The Eternal Enemy. So pretty cool. I always loved the artwork on his covers. I don't know who did them. I don't know who did the actual artwork on the covers. It should say, right? This one's from Chain Letters from 1986. It's not telling me who did the artwork. It's very interesting. You'd think it would. Yeah. So there's that. Chain Letter 2. Sorry, I'm just really interested in who did the artwork. I'm sure I could look it up online, but you think they would credit them inside for the artwork. Brian Kotsky did this one. And then Eternal Enemy, he might have done it too. Yeah, he did both. He did both of these. So I'm not sure if he did this one. It doesn't say. At least I'm like overlooking it, but I didn't see anybody's name in here. No. So I don't know who did this one, but they don't credit anybody. So Christopher Pike, love it. Alright, everything else here is either Fear Street or R.L. Stine related. So I found The Snowman, A Cold-Blooded Killer. Get it? I love the puns. I remember seeing this when I was a lot younger. I never actually read the book, but for 25 cents, I'm picking it up. Next one here is The Babysitter. It appears not to be a Fear Street book, even though it kind of looks like one. Oh, I just realized part of the back is missing. That's fine. It was a quarter. It's not a big deal. And then everything else here are Fear Street. So I've got First Date, The Cheater, Broken Hearts, The Prom Queen. I love that artwork. Creepy. And then we have The Sleepwalker. So pretty cool. Found all these for, like I said, a quarter. All these were a quarter a piece. So I made out like that. Love it. Okay, everything else here is just pickups I've gotten from... The only new release I got this week, which is, when you guys probably saw that on Instagram, was the Starship Troopers 4K Blu-ray digital steelbook. I love this movie. I have the Blu-ray in my collection, so I'm definitely upgrading that. 2 things from Amazon showed up today. I just ordered these yesterday, or 2 days ago. These are both independent films. I probably don't know any. A lot of people don't really know these. So we have Beans, which is it's from 2020, 92 minutes. It's basically a story of resistance, a story told by a woman, recollections of a trauma. Basically, this is about a 12-year-old girl named Beans. She is on the edge, torn between innocent childhood and delinquent adolescence. She is forced to grow up fast to become the tough Mohawk warrior that she needs to be during the indigenous uprising known as the Oka Crisis, which tore Quebec and Canada apart for 78 tense days in the summer of 1990. So, looked interesting. Definitely wanted to check this out. It's a little out of my usual horror watching. So this one here is a thriller. What year is this from? 2019, and it's called Myth. For what I remember, it is a This is a rollicking, pitch-black love letter to independent cinema. It's a story told through the eyes of Alex, a lonely college student who encounters his filmmaking idol J.P. Smith stalking around his sleepy town in upstate New York. Together they form a precarious relationship, with Alex agreeing to star in JP's next film, a gritty fly-on-the-wall docudrama where the line between reality and fiction becomes completely obliterated. Suddenly Alex is out of his depth at his dull life reads like an exciting movie script. He finds himself enchanted with a girl named Ruby, getting in trouble with the law and fighting off romantic rival Josh, all while attempting to stay ahead of JP and his calculating producer Nora. So, thought that was an interesting. Sorry, that font is really bad. Like, you can't really read that. But it got good reviews. I picked it up for like, it was under $10. From from Orbit DVD. I got this. It's a region-free disc. It says region B on the back, but it's region-free. This is a German release. But this movie is really effed up. I have the DVD in my collection. It is 100 Tears. If you guys like killer clown movies, this is definitely up your alley. Some people don't enjoy killer clowns, and I understand that. So if you don't like killer clowns, don't watch this. This is from 2007, 95 minutes. This has bonus material on it as a making of the film, deleted scenes, behind the scenes, outtakes, a trailer, and a music video. And everything else on the back here is in German. So if you guys want to read that, by all means. Alright, from the company that shall not be named, I wanted to watch this. I don't remember which streaming service this was on, but I didn't have it. So I picked up a copy of The Deep House. I definitely wanted to give this a watch, so I was waiting for them to get it up on their website, so I snagged it. Basically, this is deep below the surface of a seemingly tranquil remote lake lies a perfectly preserved family home. When a young influencer couple sets out to explore the submerged house to capture uncharted content for their social media followers, their dive turns into a nightmare as they discover a sinister presence. With limited oxygen supply and time running against them, the couple must find a way to escape the underwater house of horrors before it's too late. So, can't really see anything on the back here. It's really dark, but I'm sure the movie's pretty dark. But rated TV MA, so it's a TV movie, I guess. I got this double feature from Sloppy Second Sales, say that 5 times fast, on Instagram. Basically what they do is they take movies that are either out of print or not available on Blu-ray, and they put them on Blu-ray. So this has 2 documentaries from the 80s. So we have 17 from 1983 and Demon Lover Diary from 1980. I have not seen either one of these, but I looked them up and I was intrigued. This was like $8. Yeah, the disc art could be better because they put their little logo on here and they just handwrite on what's on here. So definitely wanted to check them out, and of course that is burned on demand or whatever. So I want to check these out. All right, the next 4 and the final 4 here are all Olive Films. They were all pretty much half off. Yeah, they're all half off. So like a 2-for-1 type of deal. So 3 of these had loose discs inside, so I had to fix them. And I checked all of them and they're fine. So they're all open right now. So I picked up Roller Boogie. This is from 1979. It stars Linda Blair, Jim Bray, Kimberly Beck. So definitely wanted to check this out, and it's directed by Mark L. Lester, so I really enjoy his films, so wanted to pick that up. I like the cassette on the back. That's pretty neat. Picked up Bound with Jennifer Tilly, Gina Gershon, and Joe Pantoliano. If you guys know him from The Goonies and a bunch of other things as well. This is from 1996. This is written and directed by the Wachowski brothers. So, definitely want to give that a watch. Alright, these other two are upgrades for me. I have the first Mannequin on Blu-ray, so I had to pick up part 2. On the Move. Different cast in this one. You've got Christy Swanson, William Ragsdale, Terry Kaiser, Masashi Taylor, and Stuart Pinkin. So, I remember seeing parts of this film, but I really enjoyed the first one, so I wanted to check out the second one. And then you got to have some Pauly Shore in your collection, so I had this on DVD, so I wanted to get the Blu-ray of Biodome with Pauly Shore, Stephen Baldwin, and William Atherton. Who else is in this film? Joey Lauren Adams, Kylie I can never say her last name right, and Kylie Minogue, you know, the singer from the British singer. But yeah, definitely wanted to upgrade my DVD of that one. So that is everything for this video. If you guys have any, comments, leave them in the box below. And here is my stack of Blu-ray and 4K goodness for today. And I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. I'm going to do a review video of things I've watched over the last couple of months. I haven't really been watching a whole lot. I've been busy training for my new job, and it's really draining. I went to 3 stores yesterday, and yeah, so a lot of driving. So, all right, guys, see you tomorrow.